Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a marvelous couple in love that loves reacting to some Marvel trailers.
Yeah, we do.
And Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer reaction right now. That's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna probably see Kang hopefully in this trailer, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Looks intense just from the thumbnail.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
I used to ask myself a lot of questions. Scott, you're at ex-con. How are you?
Baskin Robbins, yes.
That doesn't make sense. But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
People still need help, Dad. That's why we made this. It's like a satellite for deep space, but quantum.
Wait
So
a
grown up.
minute.
Mm-hmm.
You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm. Turn it off. Now!
Oh crap.
This is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very bad.
Poor Michelle Pfeiffer, she just got out of there.
I know.
Good song choice.
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
What are you so afraid of?
There's something I never told you.
King.
This place. It isn't what you think.
Yay, Bro Mario! Oh my god!
And give you more time. If you help me. So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
That gave me chills. It was great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I love the visuals of it all, and the song choice, like Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. That was really good, and yeah, it's just like I got like Doctor Strange vibes, like the first Doctor Strange with those intense visuals and everything, and I got like, you know, Alice in Wonderland kind of vibes as well. So I don't what'd you think?
I think that this branch of the Marvel Universe has done such a fantastic job setting up the quantumverse, and how high stakes anything to do with that world is. Because I don't know much about this branch of the Marvel Universe from a comic perspective. My knowledge is strictly based on the movies, and I had no idea what to expect. But just the title Quantumania, I was like, man, it's like, I think it's going to be a bit darker. It's going to be a bit more intense.
Yeah.
And that trailer definitely showed me that seems to be what we're in store for.
And I hope you're right. I hope that it is. Like, I mean, because we loved the first Ant-Man, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was okay, but they tried to, like, everything that worked in Ant-Man, they pushed to, like, the, you know, so they dialed it up to 11, which happens sometimes in Marvel. More often than not, is like, they'll find something that works, a formula, and then they just, like, you know, hit everything that worked before. But it's like, well, you know, just like you had the right mixture before, you know, in the first one. Don't mess with that. Like you said, this one looked a little bit darker, and like I hope that it is a little bit more serious, and you know, because there are high stakes. I mean, you know, it's still gonna have jokes and stuff like that. Like it was perfect because the beginning it was like that fun, lighthearted Ant-Man that we're all used to, and Paul Rudd and everything like that. And then it switched as soon as they got to the quantum realm, and yeah, I kind of hope that they stick with that.
I also really like the chemistry between the actors that they've chosen for this family union. Unit. I kind of tripped over that. Because I always think of Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer as more serious actors. Whereas Evangeline Lilly has played a spectrum, and Paul Rudd tends to be more rom-com and adorable. So that mixture, I feel like, is going to work really well in this movie. There's just nobody is of the same type in terms of their character history. I mean, maybe the closest is Evangeline Lilly and Michelle Pfeiffer, but I don't know. Their energies, like, on screen are just so different that I feel like it's going to be a really good mixture. Yeah, and I want to see, learn more about Kang and his plan and his goal and how it all ties in. Feels like a long time away though. February feels so long. It does, but we have Wakanda Forever in the meantime. We do. And is there anything else, or is it Wakanda Forever then Ant-Man and the Wasp? Yeah, it's Wakanda Forever and then Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay, so at least we got something to hold us over. I am also curious because Marvel does such a good job with their movies. If there's going to be anything in Wakanda Forever to tee up this, because they do often have there's a little nod to what's coming in each movie. We're obviously all so excited for all of the Marvel movies that comes out, but I'm not so dialed in that I'm like, I know exactly what movies in Phase 5 are being released when. Like, I'm not that in tune to it. Yeah. So, like, having those little nods in each movie, like, I don't know, it's just been something that's been fun. Yeah, I mean, I would say that the Phase 4 has felt a little bit more, the movies have felt a little bit more standalone. Like, I mean, like, without as obvious of a direct tie-in as, like, Phase 1 or Phase, 3 or whatever. Because, like, the first movies were so clearly leading up to the Avengers, and then everything else was so clearly leading up to the Infinity Gauntlet saga. And so this one, it's because of, and also with the TV and everything like that, it's like they're spread out so much that it's like almost each one's kind of like, it ties in a little bit, like, it's about the multiverse and everything, and there is, like, a tie-in and an overlap and whatnot, and different characters in different shows and movies making appearances and cameos, but it's just not, I guess, as obvious as to what it is all leading up to. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, part of me thinks, well, maybe that's the signs of it being a more fully developed and flushed universe, because they are able to expand so much. But on the other hand, I do kind of miss that. You'll let us know what you thought about this trailer down below in the comments, and what you're most excited for, and what you think about it, the vibe you're getting from it. And if you want more of our trailer reactions, go ahead and check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, but just keep in mind that our reaction is definitely not definitive.